What a great turnaround for the team going into that third period against Chicago. What were some of the difference makers in that third period in the overtime?
Well, I think overall Landon Bow, was so good through the first 40. He allowed us time to find our game. We had shifts, we had moments, but we didn't have that consistent, push that we've had in previous games. So, for Bozy to make the saves he did through those first 40, allowed us to get into that game. Obviously Michael Mersch scored a huge goal in the dying seconds of the second. Now you're going into a period tied rather than trailing. That makes a big difference. And, I thought we came out in the third really well. Petal was down. It was our best period of the night. We controlled a lot of the play. And then that carried into overtime where we got rewarded.
With that rewarding goal for Josh Melnick, just what did you see individually out of him from that goal?
Yeah, he's such a solid player. He's a 200-foot player, and I trust him in all situations. And he's had a big responsibility over the last 10 games. A lot of defensive side of things. A lot of penalty kill opportunities, and he has had some looks on power plays here and there. But we trust him, and the fact that he's out there 3-on-3, he was out there with Fellhaber, who also really stepped up in that third period. He brought some energy and a spark to us. Those two were out there, and I had a good feeling things would happen. And Melnick made a terrific play, put a good puck on net.
Along those same lines, coming back home, team is facing a team that they haven't seen in quite some time. What's the scouting report for Grand Rapids?
Yeah, it's been a little while. They're playing good hockey. It's that mid-season. Where both lineups have some guys up, both lineups have some guys on the shelf. But their power play has been a strength of their team all season long. And when their power play's been going, it usually trickles into their 5-on-5 games. So it's something we really have to be aware of. They have a couple of veteran guys that can shoot the puck, and they make you pay if you're not headsy and you don't take away that time and space.
What type of messaging from you and the coaching staff to the team was the main focus here today in morning skate?
Well, it's a big day for our group. We flew yesterday. Obviously it's our third game of the week, and it's the third game of the week for them. They had to travel in from San Antonio. So, in my eyes, it's a clean slate. It's an even playing field in terms of games and travel. So, for us, we take it a shift at a time. Especially after a travel day. Everyone needs to get into the game early, and I think it's important that we find our legs, manage pucks, and allow our legs to get going.